Hi, I'm Cheryl with It's a Wedding. I'm here with Laura. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Cheryl. It's good to see you again.
Yes, it is. And you're joined by George and Mark.
Yes. This is George Alonso, and George is the chairman for It's a Wedding event. And so he is going to be doing all of the work to put our event together. And our event is going to be at this beautiful Holiday Inn 67. And Mark is here today to tell us all about the facilities here.
Hello. What I'd like to think about whenever people ask me about the hotel is, what do we do? And that's the biggest question. And what we really focus on is that I like to sum it up in 2 words. We are the merchant of dreams. Whether it be a wedding, whether it be a graduation ceremony, whether it be something for business, cutting your business deal, we're here to fulfill your dreams. And that's basically what we do around here. We're located at 6500 on 67th Street, right here in Red Deer, Alberta.
And I've seen some of your rooms here, Mark. They're beautiful. Can you describe a couple of the rooms that we have?
Yeah, of course, Laura. One of the newest rooms that we have is the Windsphere. It was actually originally built in 2005, and what its look is, it's very contemporary, lots of light. At the same time, it's a nice fresh look compared to a lot of the rustic rooms that previous places do have. So that's something that we'd like to offer mostly. Another room that is really strong is the Cascades Ballroom. It features a bit more warmer atmosphere. At the same time, it's a lot more private, giving its own meeting space, at the same time its own lobby.
And the rooms upstairs.
For the rooms upstairs, we have them, they're fully renovated to look something almost eloquently like Las Vegas. We try to give it that nice, rich, textured feel, but at the same time, keeping the elegance.
I was just upstairs for a photo shoot earlier today, and the rooms were absolutely stunning and probably made the pictures that much better. Thanks to George.
Excellent.
Actually, now that you mentioned that, as well, one of the companies that I own that deals with photography, makeup, bridal wear, the hotel has kindly let us use their soaker suites, which are fantastic. We've done there probably already 4 or 5 different portfolios. We're looking forward to do in the hotel facilities our newest collection, which gives us the idea to give a more contemporary look, and that's what we like, because brides these days are more fashion trend, which is great. It's just a change in the look. So the rooms are absolutely beautiful. I've seen them and I've showed them, and it's great. It's really, really good.
And so, speaking of weddings, then, what is it that you offer for the brides and grooms for their weddings?
What we offer them over here is the unique experience and the service that we give. We help them out straight up from choosing the right room that suits their needs, at the same time helping them out with the type of style that they want to set up, the decorations and timing at the same time too. When planning a wedding, the first thing you should do, same thing like similar in when you're in the real estate market, is always location, location, location. So that's the first thing you want to start with, for the location of your wedding. And that's where we come in. We help you start up with the backbone of the wedding, and the rest just follows and flows in.
That's actually one of the things that we would like, first of all, to thank you, Mark. First of all, for the hospitality of having us here today for this interview. Secondly, because we're going to be hosting the event for It's a Wedding, that promises to be an eventful evening. Although, like other trade shows, we're not actually doing it to go in a rush. We want to be personal with our brides. It is very important for us as businesses to keep that personal level. And we're planning, just out of the draft board that we've been doing, is brides will come in with their guest, their groom-to-be, and they're going to be walking down to this nice corridor in the Windsmere rooms, which we will see shortly in a minute, as you will probably take us quickly for a tour. They're going to come in, register themselves, and we're going to take a nice picture of them, like the red carpet, and they're going to come into this beautiful ballroom where there will be exhibitor tables. There's going to be a nice dining set. We're going to be serving some au revoirs that night, beautiful music, to make it look like this is your wedding night. This is the way that your reception is going to look like. Not to mention another very important thing, and this is something that I would like to point to all our brides that are looking at us tonight, is this event is a charitable event. It's a wedding, it's a social responsible organization. The proceeds of the entrance tickets, which, if I'm right, what is it, 15, 20, right? They will be given to the Alberta Family Services, right? Because we strongly believe in doing the good for others, and this event will be no exception. What can you expect as a bride is to be in a relaxed atmosphere, enjoying a nice drink, nice food, beautiful music. This is the time for you to plan. That's what we want them to do. Because I've been personally in countless shows in different countries where I have my company, and they all look the same. Rush, hurry, go, next one. Brides walk out of there with bags full of cards that they don't even see sometimes. They trash them, they put them on the closet.
It really seems that It's a Wedding is about personalizing that wedding preparation experience and making it as seamless and stress-free as possible, and that the preparation for your wedding is actually as enjoyable as the day, and it's not just a nightmare of chaos, and it really seems to make it unique and personalized to each bride and groom that comes to see each of the services, and it is really quite excellent.
That is true, and the businesses that are on board with It's a Wedding are local businesses from Red Deer area, and we have many types of businesses. We have event planning, photography, of course, dresses, florists, gosh, you name it, you'll be able to find it at this event. But the difference is you'll be able to chat with people, take your time, ask the questions that you want to ask, and get some really good advice for planning your wedding, and go away with that information, and then be able to contact those businesses afterwards and set up your consultations with them.
As the founder, how did you come up with this idea? Because it is seeming to be very different from every other trade show, but no one else has really come up with it.
For me, I find that the trade shows, although they work for a lot of people, for me, I really wanted that one-on-one time with my brides and grooms. And I find that with the trade show, not only do I not get that time, but the brides and grooms that come in don't necessarily know the right questions to ask, or are not getting the information that they need, because it's such a rush of people going through a lot of businesses. So what I wanted to create was something where it was a little calmer, easier, people were having a great time, meeting one another and getting to know the businesses that they were going to be doing business with, because it's really important to know who those people are. They're the ones that are going to make your dreams come true. So you want to feel really comfortable with them and know that they're going to do a great job for you. And this event will give that to you.
Well, I want to thank you, Laura, for joining us again,
Thank
and
you.
George,
Thank you.
and Mark. I mean, it's been so educational for myself, and I hopefully all the other brides and grooms out there, and anyone else that's looking to plan a wedding or any other kind of event. I'm Cheryl with It's a Wedding. Have an excellent day.
And we'll see you on October the 15th. October the 15th. So mark your calendars.